Am I recording? I think I am. Yeah, okay. So I'm using my Chipmunk camera, people. Normally I use this one. It's a Fuji camera too. It's been through the ringer. See the door broke here? And if you don't have that little thing in there, it won't even record. And this takes a different size card. This is not the ones that fits in all the computer slots anymore. So I have to have an adapter to upload. Well, I was going to use this camera, however, make sure I'm still in frame. However, I can't find the adapter to upload to stick it in the computer. So we're stuck with Chipmunks. Okay, and I still cannot. I do not know. Let me lower this a little bit. I'm out of practice, can you tell? And the way the light glares on. There we go. Alright, that's not too bad. I made a couple more cards. The Easter card. This one was really neat to do. I got these foam eggs at Walmart. I think last year before, they were like 97 cents, and there was a whole bunch of them in the pack. And I inked, I don't know if you can tell, I inked around the edges of them. They were white, and I took my, actually the pink Sharpie marker and let me take it out of the package. This is silly. I packaged it just for sale. There we go. Is that better? Is that better? There's no glare on it now. So, and I inked around all the edges of it and put in my Happy Easter. Of course, my Happy Easter is crooked, and I figured out why. They've glued the Happy Easter on the wood slightly crooked. So it's like this side drops a little. So I line it up, but yeah. So I figured that out like 3 cards later. But I got a chance to use my grass punch again, and what I did was I gave it a little, just tiny little gusset on the side, so I could just have a little give, so I could slip the eggs down in behind. And of course I layered. I had this pale pink. It was really bright pink, and then I changed it. I said, something's wrong, something's not working here, and I realized I have my pink too bright. And then there's some Easter spring paper behind that, and then the green. But I thought it was cute, and inside I started to stamp little ducks down here, and guess what? Of course, I didn't get a good stamp, so I had to put a little piece of the paper there. Oops, don't we all make those little mistakes? Okay, and then there's this one. Now this one I had to put in a 1-quart freezer bag. So let's see if I can get it out of the 1-quart freezer bag. It is I know, it may not be in frame. And I should have taken these out before, I just don't even think ahead anymore. I don't think anymore at all. I try not to think. It hurts. Okay, see? Alright, that's one of the close to my heart card bases that they had a few years ago. Oh, I was all the way over here, wasn't I? Sorry. This camera is so scratched up, I throw it in my bag or in my purse or whatever and take it with me. But, and this is some the paper I showed on another card the other day. I lost my train of thought. Oh, and then of course I have these. I don't have a lot of dies, but I like the scalloped oval, and I popped that up on some foam tape and used another one of those flowers out of that K & Company flower pack, and I used a corner punch here. In this, I put this little ribbon here to hold the this closed, because those kind of pop up. And what I did was, this had a scalloped edge, but I wanted to put the paper on here and cover up the edge of it, and I did. So what I did was I just re-punched the edge with the scallop, and I almost got that lined up to where I could use the decorative paper. I almost got the holes lined up just perfect, and I cannot see what I'm doing. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. So, but see how that pops up a little bit right there? I didn't do anything to the inside flap. I did, however, put the purple paper on the inside. There's my Happy Easter stamp again. Not quite as crooked as the other one. I couldn't find an egg stamp until I looked through something I got like a million years ago, a stamp set from Oriental Trading, and it had one little egg, so I just had to do those separate. I have a spiritual quote here: "Faith is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into the light." Now it's Helen Keller, and I can't talk today. But anyway, it's kind of a simple card, and then you can just slip the ribbon back on. Sure you can. Of course you can. Why not? It's so simple. You know, a baby monkey could do it, right? Well, a baby monkey's going to have to. All right, I'm going to put those aside. But those were a couple more cards that I'm making. I'm really enjoying crafting again. I need to do so many other things, and when I say that, I mean candle making. Well, a lot of people have wondered if I ever finished this book, and I kept telling them that it's not a book you finish, it's a book you just progress with. Let me turn this just a little bit more. I didn't want it finished. It wasn't a goal. But I did do a few more things to it since the last time you saw, so I thought I'd go ahead and show you this. Hey, well, you know, Halloween, close to what? St. Patrick's Day and close to Easter? Sure, why not? This is Pam's house. I think I added this black lacy ribbon on the spine since last time, and I used hot glue, and that was a big ass mistake. And then because the corners were cracking right here. And let's see, what else I think I know I'm pretty sure you saw the W that my daughter got me, but what I did was I added and W's for Williams, in case somebody's wondering. It's not for witch. My wand that I made so many years ago, a tutorial done by, I forget her name. Her YouTube name is Kriabotiek or some. I can't even remember now. But I made this wand, and I finally found a place for it, and I made this out of just a little bit of burlap and a little bit of jute, and just made it down in there to where my wand now fits in my book. Okay, don't know how far I got before. I think I had showed you these. I don't know if I had done the rub-ons yet. I'm pretty sure I showed you that page. I'm pretty sure I showed you this page. The pens that I'm using are the Pigma Micron 05. It's a very tiny little, which it's too tiny. And then the Pigma brush. And these are both in, I don't know what it's brown or, I don't know, sepia. Oh, sorry. But it's a brush. It's pretty cool. See the brush? I don't know if you can or not. But I went back and did, some of this with the brush one. And every now and then I just go in and I find a page and I do something to it and put in my spells. Now some of these are from Charmed. It still smells a little bit like vanilla. And then of course the return spell. If you move ahead in time, you gotta have your return spell. Duh. And that was the page that had the paw prints all over it, and that was a suggestion by JP Peggy too, because she said she had seen a video where a very ancient text, I believe, had the cat had gotten in the ink and walked across the page, so I put that in my book, and that was Peggy. I guess I haven't done a lot. I did add, a few things. I don't know, to Call a Witch's Power, that's from, and it's crooked. Hey, I don't care, my book, right? My book, like I said, Pam's House, Pam's Rules. And I had shown these pages before. I know I've got something else in here. The Truth Spell, maybe, is new. And there's when you use the brush. Oh, there you go. I probably wasn't in frame. There. Yeah. Okay, I think I moved my camera back just a little bit too much. Let me go up a little bit. There we go. Maybe that'll help. All right, yeah, I'm out of practice here, folks. I don't know. That might have been it. That was in there. I don't like that, but it's already glued in. I guess I could rip it out. Who cares? I would care. I have this thing about not wanting my crap tore up, and that's another spell, to hear secret thoughts. Oh, there we go. That I wrote in there. And I don't know. I don't think there was anything else. said, it's not a destination. It's not a, ooh, are you finished? It's a, I'll do it when I feel like it. And there's the home protection spell. And I use the big brush thing here, and then I use the finer point here. And I think I did pretty good on my creepy lettering. What do you think? You know, kind of. I think I did. I did that. I used my little tab punch that, oh my gosh, what was her name? She sent it to me, and I was so excited. You would have thought she sent me a Rolls Royce. And I put a couple of cards in there. And these cards I had gotten from who? Oh, I can see her face. I can see her face. Scrapping Memories. That's it. I think she sent me those cards. Okay. So I have done a little bit. I don't know where I got the bag. It was in a like a Happy Mail that I had gotten from somebody. I have ink all over my hands. That was another thing I had. I got ink on the back of one of my cards I was making. Apparently the blue got out of control. I may have made this page. There's a little. That's like a little stop that I had to put in there. And I forget who sent me that. Somebody sent me that with something in it. And then I've got this stuff, and this is just, you know, a package of like little stationery and envelopes. These envelopes I had gotten a digital download from, there's the 5 of them. There's 5 of them, I mean. The digital download from Victoria Designs. Vec, not Vic. There we go. Alright, and I think I showed you that I just tied that in there. I don't know, nothing much. I mean, it's a really cool book, and I need to work on it. I haven't found anything or seen anything that really struck me, because this book is not, it's not for cutesy. It's for, I mean, some of it may be, you know, cutesy, I don't know. Well, okay, I guess that was it. I didn't have any more in it. But, it's not really for cutesy. It's for, you know, I'm not going to put pumpkins with smiley faces in it. Let's put it that way. Anyway, alright, well, that was it. Just wanted to bring you up to speed on that. And that was it. I'm gonna work on I'm gonna start a journal that, wait a minute. I'm gonna start a journal, little, like a trifold journal that I saw, you're probably just looking at the top of my head, let me see, that I saw being done by, I would turn the camera up, but my utility/craft room looks like a freaking tornado went through it. It was done by Scrap Queen here on YouTube. I think she's in Holland, and I'm going to give it a shot. It's a trifold that she had done. Anyway, that's what I've been up to. So, like I said, sorry about the chipmunks chipping, but couldn't be helped. Alright, well, this is very rambling and disjointed, and I am totally out of practice. So I will say goodbye for now, and thanks for watching. Bye.